Laos, a landlocked country nestled in the heart of Southeast Asia, is often overlooked on the world stage. Despite its modest size and population, Laos holds a treasure trove of natural beauty and cultural heritage that remains largely undiscovered by the outside world. Yet, beneath its tranquil facade lies a history as rich and complex as the Mekong River that flows through it. The Mekong, often referred to as the lifeblood of Laos, has been a witness to the country's evolving story, from ancient civilizations to modern times. Known once as the land of a million elephants, Laos boasts a captivating past marked by both glorious empires and turbulent struggles for independence. The elephants, revered and integral to Laotian culture, symbolize strength and wisdom, echoing the resilience of the Lao people throughout history. This is a land where ancient traditions intertwine with the legacies of colonialism and conflict, shaping a unique cultural identity. The traditional dances and ceremonies, passed down through generations, tell stories of the past, while colonial-era buildings stand as silent witnesses to a time of foreign domination and resistance. Join us as we delve into the annals of Laotian history, exploring the rise and fall of kingdoms, the impact of foreign powers, and the resilience of a people navigating a rapidly changing world. From the ancient temples that dot the landscape to the bustling modern cities, Laos is a country where the past and present coexist in a delicate balance. From the legendary Lan Xang Kingdom, often referred to as the Kingdom of a Million Elephants, to the complexities of the Laotian Civil War and its aftermath, this is a story of survival, adaptation, and the enduring spirit of the Lao people. The elders of Laos, with their rich oral histories, provide invaluable insights into the nation's journey through time. Prepare to be captivated by a tale of kings and conquerors, of cultural brilliance and political turmoil, all set against the backdrop of a land steeped in ancient lore and breathtaking beauty. The cultural festivals, vibrant and full of life, showcase the enduring traditions and the unbreakable spirit of the Lao people, making Laos a truly unique and fascinating destination. The story of Laos as a unified entity begins in the 14th century with the emergence of the mighty Lan Xang Kingdom. This kingdom, often referred to as the Land of a Million Elephants, was a beacon of power and culture in Southeast Asia. Founded in 1354 by King Fa Num, a charismatic leader descended from a long line of Lao rulers, the Lan Xang Kingdom was more than just a political entity. It was a symbol of unity and strength, a testament to the vision and leadership of its founder. Lan Xang emerged from a tapestry of smaller principalities. These principalities, each with their own unique customs and traditions, were woven together by Fa Ngum's ambition and strategic prowess. Unifying these disparate territories under his banner, Fa Ngum established a powerful kingdom that would dominate the region for centuries. His ability to bring together various tribes and communities under a single rule was nothing short of remarkable. The rise of Lan Xang was swift and dramatic. Within a few decades, the kingdom had expanded its influence far and wide, becoming a formidable force in the region. King Fa Ngum, a skilled military strategist and a shrewd diplomat, forged alliances and subdued his rivals. His military campaigns were meticulously planned and executed, ensuring the kingdom's dominance. Expanding the kingdom's borders from the borders of modern-day Myanmar in the west to the Annamite Mountains in the east, Fa Ngum's vision of a vast and unified kingdom was realized. And from the fringes of China in the north to the edges of the Khmer Empire in the south, Lan Xang's reach was unparalleled. This vast expanse not only showcased the kingdom's military might, but also its cultural and economic influence. This period marked the genesis of a distinct Lao identity, solidifying a shared language, culture, and political system. The unification under Lan Xang allowed for the flourishing of Lao traditions, arts, and literature. The stage was set for a golden age of prosperity and cultural efflorescence under the watchful gaze of the Lan Xang kings. This era saw the construction of magnificent temples, the creation of intricate artworks, and the development of a rich cultural heritage that would be passed down through generations. The legacy of Lan Xang is still evident in modern Laos, a testament to the enduring impact of this ancient kingdom. The reign of King Photisarath in the 16th century marked a high point in Lan Xang's history. A devout Buddhist, Photisarath made Theravada Buddhism the state religion, shaping the spiritual and cultural landscape of Laos for centuries to come. He commissioned the construction of magnificent temples like Wat Siang Thong in Luang Prabang, architectural masterpieces that stand today as testaments to the kingdom's piety and artistic brilliance. Under Photisarath's rule, Lan Xang flourished, Literature, music, and the arts thrived, with royal courts becoming centers of patronage and creativity. Trade routes crisscrossed the kingdom, bringing wealth and new ideas from distant lands. The echoes of this golden age can still be felt in the vibrant traditions and exquisite craftsmanship that continue to define Lao culture. However, this era of prosperity and peace would not last forever, as internal strife and external pressures began to cast long shadows over the kingdom. Section 4. The Fall of a Kingdom, Internal Strife and External Pressures. Following the death of King Suligna Vongsa in 1694, Lan Xang descended into a period of internal conflict and fragmentation. Succession disputes, ambitious nobles vying for power, and external pressures from neighboring kingdoms weakened the once mighty empire. By the early 18th century, Lan Xang had splintered into three smaller kingdoms centered around Luang Prabang, Vientiane, and Champasak. These weakened Lao kingdoms, now vulnerable to external threats, soon attracted the attention of their powerful neighbors. The Siamese, or Thai, kingdom to the west, eager to expand its influence, saw an opportunity in the fractured Lao political landscape. In the mid-18th century, Siamese armies invaded and subjugated the Lao kingdoms, ushering in a period of Siamese suzerainty that would have a profound impact on the region's future. The once proud Lan Xang Kingdom was no more, its glory a fading memory. Section 5. Under the French colonialism and its impact. As European colonialism swept across Southeast Asia in the 19th century, Laos, already under Siamese domination, found itself drawn into the orbit of French imperialism. In 1893, France, eager to secure its control over the Mekong River and counter growing British influence in the region, pressured Siam into ceding its claims over Laos. This marked the beginning of French Indochina, with Laos becoming a French protectorate alongside Vietnam and Cambodia. The French colonial administration, while bringing some infrastructure development like roads and schools, largely neglected Laos. Unlike the more resource-rich Vietnam, Laos held little economic appeal for the French. They focused on extracting natural resources and generating revenue, paying scant attention to the needs of the local population. The French presence, however, had a lasting impact on Lao society, introducing new administrative systems, educational structures, and cultural influences that would continue to shape the nation even after independence. Section 6. A Nation Divided. The Seeds of the Laotian Civil War. The story of Laos in the mid-20th century is one of turmoil, ambition, and the struggle for self-determination. World War II brought about a dramatic shift in the geopolitical landscape of Southeast Asia. The region, long under the control of European colonial powers, found itself at a crossroads as the war disrupted the status quo. The Japanese occupation of French Indochina during the war weakened French colonial control, creating a power vacuum that local nationalist movements were eager to fill. The Japanese, though harsh occupiers, inadvertently sowed the seeds of independence by undermining European dominance. With Japan's defeat in 1945, Lao nationalists saw an opportunity to reassert their independence. The end of the war was a moment of hope and possibility for many in Southeast Asia, including the people of Laos. The Lao Isara, or Free Laos movement, led by Prince Phitsarath Ratanavongsa, declared independence from France in 1945. This bold move was a declaration of the Lao people's desire to govern themselves and break free from colonial rule. But their victory was short-lived. The euphoria of independence celebrations quickly gave way to the harsh reality of geopolitical struggles. The French, determined to reassert their authority, returned to Laos in 1946. They were unwilling to relinquish their colonial possessions without a fight, leading to a renewed conflict. This sparked the First Indochina War, a brutal conflict that pitted the French against various nationalist movements in the region, including the Lao Isara. The war was marked by fierce battles and significant loss of life. While the Lao Isara fought valiantly alongside the Viet Minh against the French, their efforts were hampered by a lack of resources and international support. The alliance with the Viet Minh was crucial, but it also brought its own set of challenges. Internal divisions within the movement, particularly between those seeking complete independence and those favoring a gradual transition within the French Union, weakened their position. These ideological splits made it difficult to present a united front against the French. These divisions would have lasting consequences. The inability to reconcile differing visions for the future of Laos led to infighting and weakened the overall nationalist cause. This set the stage for the protracted and devastating conflict that would engulf Laos in the years to come. The Laotian Civil War. The seeds of this war were sown in the immediate aftermath of World War II, as competing visions for the nation's future clashed violently. The struggle for Laos was far from over, and the coming decades would see the country embroiled in a conflict that would shape its destiny.